Hi parents, welcome to our classroom YouTube channel. When we were going to be off for extended school closures with the coronavirus, I was having difficulty thinking of ways to provide direct individualized instruction to your children during the closure. But I think we found a good solution. This YouTube channel is going to provide reading lessons through the Right Track Reading Lessons book. It's a book we use at school. It's a direct, systematic, step-by-step phonics instruction. And there will be lessons posted on here for your student to watch at their own pace. The goal of these lessons is to allow your student the opportunity to practice the phonics skills. So they shouldn't move on to a new lesson until they've displayed mastery on the current letter sounds. For example, in the first lesson, we're introduced to the sounds t. And if your student doesn't recognize those letter sounds or is unable to blend words using those letter sounds, we won't want to move on to lesson 2 until we've had some repeated practice on that. These lessons are multisensory, so that means the students are using their sense of hearing, their sense of speech, their sense of touch when they have to write as they're going through the lesson. I know that writing is difficult for many of us in our classroom, and so they will require additional support with the writing. You may have to use hand-over-hand instruction on their writing. Maybe you should write the letters with a highlighter and then have them trace the letters. You can use a marker board. You can make or download tracer pages and use. I have a link that I'll post with tracer pages, and you can print those off at home. I'll also have paper copies at the school. If you need them, you can always stop by the school and pick them up, or I can send them on the bus route if you're receiving meals for delivery. And they can be dropped off to your house. So I'll just talk individually for whatever our needs are, and we will make that happen. Always feel free to message me at any time you have questions, or call me or email me. I'm available for you. The lessons also require some parent preparation. The students are going to need letter tiles. And so you can make these pretty easily. You can just get a piece of notebook paper, a piece of printer paper, and cut it up into little squares. You can use a note card and cut it into fourths. You can use foam board, whatever it is you want to use. They do need to last from lesson to lesson, so something sturdy is good, like index cards or poster board will probably last better than notebook paper. And what you'll do is you'll write the letter sounds that they're learning for that lesson on your letter tiles. And I'll tell you at the beginning what letter tiles you need for that lesson so you can have them ready. Do not throw them away because each lesson builds on the previous lesson. So the letter tiles from lesson 1 are also used in lesson 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. And so don't throw them away. They will continue to need them. With the letter tiles, they create words, and so each week I'll have words that I want them to create, so they'll have to manipulate the letter tiles to form the word, and then they're going to sound out and say the word. They're also going to practice writing words, practice writing letters, and eventually we're going to take these words we're learning to sound out, and they will start to read stories with them. And so I'll have the stories. You may have some of those stories already at home. I did send some of them home when we were first off of school. If you don't have them, I'll have them on here, and I can always get you a copy, or you can just write out the story. It doesn't have to be in a book form. You can just write the sentence and they can read the sentence. And so that is going to be the format for our Right Track reading lessons. In addition to the reading lessons, I'm going to have a one-on-one video conference with each student on a weekly basis, and during that conference we'll do progress monitoring, and I'll evaluate and drill them on their reading skills. And then if we ever need to discuss anything in addition that we're missing or that you'd like to see added to our classroom on this break, I'll be happy to do that. You just need to let me know what it is you think your child needs during this break. I want us to all to have a schedule and a routine as best we can, and look forward to getting back together. Thanks, guys.